Hi Abuja, I am right here at the Abuja Children's Park and Zoo, and as you can see, this place was commissioned on the 30th of September by the former President Olusegun Obasanjo. So this is supposed to be a zoo, a children's zoo, but I can assure you that this zoo ain't zooing. It is not zooing. So before we go inside, before I start complaining and telling you what I saw and what I will not want to see, let me just make this special appeal to the wife of the president, Senator Oluremi Tinubu. I'm making an appeal to Mrs. Uju Kennedy. I think that's her surname. That's the Minister of Women Affairs and Social Development. I'm also making an appeal to the FCT Minister, His Excellency Governor Wike. Please come to the aid of the Abuja or the Nigerian child, because I was here a day after Christmas and this whole place was jam-packed. Thousands and thousands and thousands of families were in here. You know, they came with their children. We pay 500 naira for adults, 300 naira for children. But I feel like the Nigerian child do not get a value or does not get a value for their money. And I think it's time for us to change some things. I'm here to show you that there are no zebras, there are no elephants, there are no giraffes, no King Kong, I mean the gorilla, and so many other animals. By Christmas, next Christmas or Salah or Easter, we want to see a change. So follow me and hear my rants. And these people, I'll be calling your names from time to time. And I want you to follow me so that we see what the problem is. I feel like our children are not giving the value for their money because you guys are not doing what you're supposed to do. So, you can see how beautiful this environment is. Nature, everything. There's a small play area over there where you have like a small pool. I think they have a few plastic boats that children use to play when they're here. I was here on Christmas Day and a day after Christmas, and I came here with, I had to come back here because when it's a little bit quiet, because there were thousands of people, residents of Abuja, outside Abuja, that trooped in here with their children to have fun, you know, because this is supposed to be not just a play area or fun place, but also a place where children can learn. It's for educational purposes. Because when you take your children, for example, to school, especially those ones in pre-nursery, you hear them say, A is for apple, B is for ball. By the time they say D is for dog or L is for lion, you'll be wondering, you want them to see the lion someday. So let me just bring my small agbaya into this video. You want them to say L is for lion, Z is for zebra. There's no zebra here. There's no zebra here. So I am doing this to call on the stakeholders, the people involved. I hear this place is under the villa. It means that the presidency knows about this place. So because there's a new government, I would like to call on the wife of the president, that's Senator Oluremi Tinubu, to honestly do something about this place. The Minister of Women Affairs, Mrs. Uju, you know, do something about this place. I'm going to show you around so that you will not think I'm just saying things. If there is a zoo, I should see an average of at least 100 wild animals, different species at least. But what do we have here? Just a very big garden. So let's go around and see what are available at the Abuja Children's Park and Zoo. Don't forget, this is the capital of Nigeria, and I feel like we can do better. We can do better. If we don't call out ourselves, who is going to call us? I'm not just going to talk about the problems also. I would like to also proffer solutions, because I don't want us to come Easter. By Easter, Salah celebration, you still find parents trooping into this place. They take 500 naira from adults, 300 naira for children. I still feel that we don't get the value for our money. For the adults, they're just contributing as far as I'm concerned. But for the children, I feel like they deserve better. So let's go around and see some of the animals that you can find at the Abuja Park and Zoo. Beautiful place, but we don't see the animals, so the purpose is defeated. So we start here with the dog-faced baboon. You have the dog-faced baboon here, and there are two of them. You have two of the baboons. You have the adult baboon sitting right over there, and you have the younger baboon. Can you see? He's showing us his bum bum. He's very, very, very funny animal. Can you see? Very, very playful. So you have two baboons right here. We move on from the dog-faced baboon and show you another monkey species. So let's do all the monkeys before we go to, because children like monkeys. If not for anything, they look very funny, they look very friendly. You can see there's a family here. This particular monkey is called the Tantalus monkey. The Tantalus monkey, you can see, they said this enclosure was donated by the ambassador of the Republic of Poland. This enclosure was even donated by the ambassador of the Republic of Poland, Mr. and Mrs. Grezogog Wilinski. And you have a family of this monkey. So does it mean that we don't have monkeys in Nigeria that we can actually put in our zoo? We'll come to that. Over here you have another group, another family of monkey. This is called the Panthers monkey. You can see them, the Panthers monkey. They said this particular one was donated, this enclosure was donated by Colonel Bangun Manahan Tangjun, Indonesian Defense Attaché. It was donated in 2021 by an Indonesian Defense Attaché, Colonel Bangun Manahan Tangun. Thank you, Colonel, for this gift. But moving forward, we have another group of monkeys here. This one is called the Mona monkey. It's called the Mona monkey. It's just a family of, I don't know how many of them, because we can see three out. Sometimes inside, you have some of them just chilling right inside. This is another group of monkey. And as you can see, that is all the monkeys you can find in this zoo. Do a quick Google search. Ask how many monkey species are there in the world entirely, and how many do we have in Nigeria or in Africa. Why I'm saying this is, I'm not saying that everything has to be perfect, but we have to actually try to make some efforts to actually show these children what they deserve to see, so that learning can continue. It pains me that a lot of things that has to do with kids in Nigeria has been relegated to the background. And if we don't tell the story, who will? If we don't correct ourselves, who will come to our aid? Now, I'm not even saying that, because if you go to the National Park Service, you find a lot of wild animals in the wild. It is very important that we keep them in the wild and let them, because that's what they practice, conservation. Very important. But what I'm saying is that we don't even have to go and buy no animal anywhere. They have an animal orphanage, and they also have animals who are injured. So those ones that cannot cater for themselves, I feel that they should be donated to the Abuja Park and Zoo and any other zoo that we can find around Nigeria, so that learning can continue for our children. They are curious. I came here this morning, a lot of parents are still trooping in, bringing their children, and the kids I'm seeing here, even if you hear their accent, most of them are coming from outside Nigeria. They came for holiday and they are looking for fun. But what can we show them? Even the ones that are here, I saw thousands of people here when I came here on the 26th of December. So imagine, from Christmas till this moment, people are still trooping into this place, and we really literally do not have anything to show them. So that's my fight now. You have to make this place look better. So we're going straight to one of the things that annoyed me when I came here. And I think that I should show you this. And before I even show you the problem, I would want to kind of profile solution. Now, please, I feel like Nigerians should cultivate the habit of helping government, cultivate the habit of donating. Be part of your community. Try to do something to help out. So we're going straight to see the pythons. Now, I have a video of the pythons that I actually recorded the other day when I came, and I was so disappointed. So let's see what they look like right now. So can I talk now? Okay. So, like I was saying, I came to this enclosure and I was struggling to see the python that they are talking about. This is a beautiful enclosure. There were like 3 of them the other day when I came. I can practically see 2. I would maybe show you a little video clip that I recorded the other day, and you will see 2 chicks, like 2 weeks old chicken, that were climbing on top of the pythons. And so, like I was saying, the other day I came here, I saw about 3 of them, 3 pythons, and today I can see 2 clearly. But my point is, if you can see, we're struggling to even pick them from inside the enclosure because they are so small. These pythons are not pythoning at all. So I'm going to call on General Buratai to actually help Abuja Park and Zoo, because I cannot imagine that they are giving them two weeks old chicken to eat. How will they grow? If Sapa they worry Nigeria, you know, suppose they reach the one where we no go feed small animals in the zoo. So General Buratai, for example, I heard, rumor has it that he owns a snake farm and he has very, very big pythons. So please, sir, if you can donate some, maybe 2 big pythons to Abuja Park and Zoo, so that when children come here, they can actually see what they paid for. Because what we have there is too tiny. It does not represent who we are. We are the giant of Africa, for crying out loud. This country holds the most intelligent people in the world, the most intelligent. Anywhere we go to, we stand out. But when it comes to doing our own thing, we just do it anyhow. You know, it doesn't speak well of us. So we're saying, okay, wild animals. Yes, I know that there are wild horses, but you can see, this is what we have here. We have about 3 horses. So you can see this horse. There are about 3 horses. They look healthy. They are fine. But we can do better. That's all I'm saying. We can do better. So guys, you're welcome to the Ostrich Avenue. So this is where you find ostriches. These are the biggest birds in the world. These guys are very, very strong. You can see the leg. You know, when they say they want to give you drumstick for chicken, I'm wondering the drumstick for this particular animal. Anyway, jokes aside, that's not why we're here. I'm just trying to show you that we have like about 3 ostriches, and you can see some donkeys over there. If you look over there inside the enclosure, you can see a few donkeys also, a family of about 3 or 4 donkeys. And that's it. That's what we have here. We move to the next part of it. So over here we have crocodiles. This enclosure is for crocodiles, and you can see 2 crocodiles. As far as I'm concerned, this is not crocodiling enough. To me, these are juveniles. If you want to show us crocodiles, give us big, massive crocodiles. Let the children come here and know that they have seen a crocodile. They should not be spelling crocodile for nothing, because spelling that thing is too long. At the end of the day, when they come here, they should see something that is befitting. I don't know if that is how the water here is supposed to look like, but then I don't think you're doing enough to take care of this place. So we move to the next animal. So what we have here are birds. So you have a few parrots. I can see the African grey. You have a few parrots here. Yes, the African grey parrot, one of them, and we have a few more. So too many birds in Africa. We have only 3 enclosures, 3 cages for birds. You can see what we have here. These are pigeons. And we can find pigeons from our houses. We can see them, but that's what we have in the Abuja Park and Zoo for display as birds. Pigeons, yes, they are good. It's good for us to see pigeons in the zoo, but then, please, there's a whole lot that we can do to better the experience that kids are going to have here. Over there we have, you can see there's a hyena there. There's a hyena. The hyena is just catching cruise. The hyena is sleeping. So it's just there inside the enclosure, but I'm finding an interesting animal finally. please. So after the hyena, I can see one interesting animal, at least. So when you say that the Abuja Park and Zoo has a wild animal, apart from the hyena, I think there are lions here. I think there are 2 lions. The other day I saw the female lion, the lioness. I think this is a male lion. So you can see that, you see how he walks majestically. You see the majesty of this animal. He's just pacing around in his enclosure. So you have a lion. At least there's lion. Opposite the enclosure of the lion, you have tortoises. So there are so many tortoises here. So for them, it is feeding time, and they are eating their vegetables, their cabbages, you know, and lettuces. They are having fun. They are having a field day. You can see a lot of them munching on their food, and I think they are happy. I just don't know if we take care of them enough. You can see their enclosure is not looking very, very clean. It's not well kept, because these cages and all of this can be taken out. There's a lot of trash here that could be taken out. I feel we can do better. But Abuja Park and Zoo has 2 fantastic buffaloes, beautiful buffaloes. If you see them, they look very, very healthy and well taken care of. So, so you know, this is not, I'm not just trying to troll these people. I'm not trying to yab Abuja Park and Zoo, honestly, but we can do better. You can see, I don't know if goats are wild animals. You have the camel over there. It's a cute camel, but I feel like we can do better. We can do better. There's no giraffe. We need giraffes. The animal, the kids should see a giraffe. It's one of the animals they see in pictures and they wonder. Giraffe, zebra, elephant. There's no elephants, there are no zebras. These are the things that kids want to see when they come to the zoo, because these are animals they spell in school. They talk about the stripes on the body of the zebras. They see how majestic giraffes look, and the trunks of elephants are so wonderful. People want to see it. So I don't know. You can see the goat self is very friendly. See how friendly they are. See, they allow me to touch them. See the goats, very friendly goats. So I don't know why they are here. I don't know if these goats are for display. So we're going straight to the porcupine enclosure. Porcupines. Oh, they feel threatened. Yeah. So far, I think we've seen almost every animal. But let me just show you the few fun things that your children can do here. Let me test my agbaya. When you try something that is not for your size. Yes, that's me trying my small agbaya. Your children can come here and climb these bridges. But please, we need more. So like I said earlier, the wife of the president, Mrs. Oluremi Tinubu, the former Senator Oluremi Tinubu, please, we want you to do something about this. Mrs. Uju Kennedy, the Minister of Women Affairs and Youth Development, I think right now social development, please do something about this. I'm calling on the FCT Minister, the former governor, His Excellency, Governor Wike, please do something about this place. I know that you are a no-nonsense person, and I feel a lot of children are being left in the background. Nobody really cares. There are no programs, you know, that really cater to children, apart from a few that are happening in the health sector. I don't have energy to climb this thing, but let me just show you a few things that your kids can enjoy. So these are like steppers, and you have more bridges and a few stuff. So you can still see kids around here just having a little fun. Because I don't want to remove my teeth, there are things I will not try doing. Look at the environment. Look at that mountain. You know, there's a beautiful, the Aso Rock mountain is just, it's not a mountain, it's a rock, according to people, but this is not big enough to be a mountain. But to me, this is majestic. So imagine this environment, really awesome. But what can we do to better this environment? So if you are a Nigerian citizen and you're watching this video and you know that there's something you can do, you can donate an animal, you can donate a cage, you can donate an enclosure, you know, and you know how we can find something, we can make this place look better. Please do something about it, because I don't think we're really doing enough again. So I don't want to come back Easter, Salah, and still see this place the way it is. So I'm going to another section of the playground, so that when we talk about the things they're not doing right, I want to show you what they're doing correctly. You can see there's another playground, so there's enough space. You can give us more swing. Somebody should dash us swing. Donate more swings. I think we should do something to, you know, put money together so that we can also help the government to make this place look beautiful. I'm taking you directly to a lake. There's a lake just behind the Abuja Park and Zoo. The other day I came very close to the lake. I saw fishes. You can literally see them while you're standing there. So it means that they are really taking care of the environment. Now, another problem I have with this place is the fact that during the dry season, I feel everything looks dry, right? I said we're going to prefer solution. So let me go to the lake, then I'll tell you what we should do about this place. So Abuja people, like I will always tell you, do you believe this place is in Abuja? Can you see the pond? Look at this pond. There's a lot of fish here. You can see the Aso Villa and a whole lot of construction happening. This is directly behind at the tail end of the Abuja Children's Park and Zoo, where you also have the cafe. So what are you waiting for? Come out and enjoy yourself. But like I'll say again, I am really not impressed with all these natural resources. The children in Abuja are not getting a value for their money, because the zoo is not zooing at all. I'm not seeing a lot of animals, so I'm calling on the wife of the president, I'm calling on the Minister of Women Affairs, I'm calling on Mr. Wike, the Minister of FCT, you know, and everybody that is involved, all the stakeholders, make Nigerian children feel proud, because we cannot have a zoo that does not have a giraffe. There are no elephants. There's really literally very few animals for kids to see right here. So the next Salah and the next Christmas, we want to see a lot of animals. And please, please, and please, for the National Park Service, any animal in your orphanage that you feel that you can donate to the Abuja Children's Park and Zoo will be highly welcome. We want to have animals here that cannot take care of themselves. The Abuja Park and Zoo should be able to take care of them. And since we have a lot of water here, you should have pipes with sprinklers that are sprinkling around, so that this place will be green all year round. And I feel like this Children's Park and Zoo should also own a farm that will cater to all the animals, so that you don't always buy food to give the animals. So if you have any comments, if you feel that what I'm saying is the truth, put it right there on the comment section. And if you feel that there's something you want to donate to these people, please make the donations, and together we can contribute and make Nigeria a better place. So kudos to Abuja Park and Zoo. We're not all condemning. You guys are doing your best, but you can do better.